which leads into our next and third and final segment, cost optimization and operational efficiency. We've kind of bled into that already in the last one. But Mason, I want you to start us off. Cost optimization, operational efficiency. What does it mean to you?
Yeah. Well, I want to definitely encourage, Aaron and Alex that to me, sales and marketing is not something a business should very flippantly cut ever, or to really rein in too quickly or anything of that sort. That I think a lot of accountants or finance folks can get a bad rap as just to be the no people. We say no to everything, right? And my perception is that if it's strategic with an intended ROI, and we can try to put a measure to that ROI. So to what you all just said, that can we increase the lifetime value of that client that we get, or of our existing clients or new clients? And you all are relating it to metrics of net profitability from your actual efforts. That if we can try to put some type of ROI to the idea that it will help create additional sales, then by all means, that if there is that there and it's a positive ROI, that I want to be really careful to just flippantly cut that or to manage that. That on the other hand, I will say from experience, I've worked with a technology consulting firm that did $3 million in revenue, and I watched them go do a $100,000 employee party in Miami, and they intended to do that multiple times a year. And to put that into perspective, just say if you have 3 million in revenue, you have 10% profit margin, $300,000. You do $100,000 4 times a year. Where's your profits, right? You've just eaten into everything. And so I think in regards to stuff like that, that's what, as you're growing, I can only encourage that, especially if you're wanting to see significant sales growth, that managing costs is incredibly important. If a particular spend has an ROI, I'm definitely okay with it and I encourage it. But the idea that all of a sudden, you seem to be making money and now you can go have an extravagant party, or you can start, flying first class and these types of things, absolutely not. The thing about significant revenue growth is it also takes significant costs, not just in marketing and spend, but say if you're a service company, all of a sudden you have additional payroll that you're having to pay, especially if your clients are paying you afterwards. You have additional payroll. You have to get them, computers, all the equipment they need, et cetera, et cetera. So you are going to have this significant ramp up of costs in addition to the ramp up of growth, but your revenue, or I should say your cash receipts from that revenue, are going to trail your costs. And so you're going to run into an issue, and you want to manage those costs in a significant way. And one of the big things that I would recommend, I would say that for a lot of businesses, they don't necessarily need to go out and hire a bunch of internal marketing team members. One of the things that I actually do recommend is that they consider working with agencies like Aaron and Alex, and just the sense of the services provided. Often there's a greater depth. There's greater expertise, that they have teams that, can fit, and handle multiple things, whether it be social media and the website, CRM, Aaron and the ads and the paid ads. And you can get a whole lot together that it's really hard to go hire one or 2 full-time staffers to do the same thing that they can potentially do for a lower monthly cost. The other thing that I just really encourage businesses scaling, growing, the reality that people are going to wear multiple hats for some time, that as much as you may want to give people titles and want to give them particular roles, just understand that will come with time, and you're going to have where people wear multiple hats, spend appropriate amounts on sales and marketing, and try to manage costs in all the fun areas until you've really gotten to a point to where you have cash flows to stabilize those things. And just be careful there.
Yeah. Go ahead, Aaron.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say that Mason, phenomenal points. I wanted to kind of add to it a nuance that be great to have you in certain client situations to help with nuancing this and guiding them through it. And what I'm thinking about is lifetime value marketing. So when you can use a cost per acquisition strategy tied to lifetime value, you can spend more to acquire a customer.
Yep.
It's a phenomenal strategic move because most companies aren't doing it. You'll tend to push your competitors out of the market. However, it comes with a cash flow nuance that you could kill yourself before you get there.
Yep.
Because you're fronting the money isn't
Yep.
just, you're not working to first sale, you're working to second, third, fourth,
Yep.
up to years down the line.
Yep.
And so you've got to, usually you can't tackle full customer lifetime value if you're dealing with a really good 10-year high retention rate situation, because there's just too much. You're going to wait for that money for far too long, and most can't handle the dip in profit.
Yep.
So, but a good CFO can come in there and help guide them, like a fractional can guide them and say, look, we can step our way there.
Yep.
We can go to partial lifetime value.
Yep.
And step in increments to cushion that blow, and eventually we will get there.
Yep.
And we should get there.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right, Aaron.